Read the clues and guess which tool I'm going to review. Can you guess? It's PowerPoint. PowerPoint has several affordances for presenting content for online learning. Some are quite familiar. Multimedia arouses the learner's interest, which researchers claim enhances their motivation and subsequent learning outcomes. PowerPoint integrates these different media seamlessly to make content engaging and clear. For example, I've designed this slide using custom animation from the toolbox here so that I can control the arrival of each bullet point. I've decided to drop them in one by one to give the viewer time to listen, read and absorb each point, but I could have presented them all at once or in quicker succession. The instructor can record verbal explanations to accompany the PowerPoint slides. There's a record narration feature here, but the results are not so clear, so I've used QuickTime screencasting and iMovie instead. Pavio's dual coding theory tells us that people learn more effectively through a combination of verbal and visual information. All this multimodality enables the presenter to appeal to different learning preferences and provides extra support for those who are learning in a foreign language. The limited size of the slides and their linear succession encourage the creator to focus on the main points and structure the content in a logical and coherent progression. This in turn aids the learner's understanding and helps them to take well-ordered notes. PowerPoint can encourage learner content interaction in other ways too. Lavassier reports that students in face-to-face lessons can find it difficult to keep up with note-taking during a PowerPoint presentation unless they have paper copies of the slides to write on. The online learner has an advantage here with the ability to pause the presentation whenever required. More interaction can be encouraged using shapes to block out part of the presentation so that learners have to use contextual clues to guess what's obscured. Remember slide 2 of this presentation? The instructor can even blacken out the screen by right-clicking. This could be used to quickly test the learner's recall about something on the slide. Can you remember what the title of this slide is? Just left-click to get the screen back. Text and images can be dropped in after a question has been asked to give learners time to think about the answer. For example, which word do you think is missing from the red subtitle below? PowerPoint can also be used to provoke interaction between learners. Collaboration on creating a slideshow can happen synchronously in breakout rooms in Adobe Connect, for example, or asynchronously using PowerPoint uploaded to a wiki. Paradoxically, several of PowerPoint's affordances can also hamper online teaching and learning if not used in an informed way. The software can become an end rather than a means to an end, as features such as animation and colour obscure content. Lavassier and Sawyer report on 3 studies which found that adding more elements to computer-generated slides did not result in more learning. The limited size of each slide can result in complex information being condensed into oversimplified bullet points, which can give the impression that all the information has the same level of significance. On the other hand, the ready-made hierarchical templates here under View and Master can result in content being so intensely nested that it resembles computer code, according to Tufte. Another potential difficulty is showing how concepts on different slides relate to each other. Some claim that Prezi, with its ability to zoom in and out of the big picture, overcomes this. However, Prezis are not as simple to create, and viewers can find their non-linear progression disorientating. In face-to-face contexts, PowerPoint has been accused of reducing classroom interaction. However, the software does allow the presenter to annotate slides by right-clicking on the screen. Alternatively, she or he can end the show and return to the editing view. Therefore, the instructor can add or change the content as a result of interaction with the learners during synchronous online meetings. If clarification of a slide that does not precede the present one is required, there is a way to jump to the appropriate slide quickly, again by right-clicking. In an asynchronous online environment, where the instructor and other learners are not present anyway, a slideshow augmented with the instructor's recorded voice may enhance teaching presence. By using software called present.me, it's even possible to video the instructor delivering the presentation alongside the PowerPoint slides. Seeing the instructor, and therefore his or her non-verbal cues, will increase teacher immediacy, which enhances cognitive and affective learning. To conclude, try to guess what the covered words are. Did you get them right? Because PowerPoint has several affordances for online learning, I would definitely use it if I were to design and deliver an online teacher training or English as a foreign language course. Thanks for watching.